Pre-algebra, lesson 72, graphing inequalities. So, this is that's not a difficult lesson, but it's new and it's a different idea. We're going to be using number lines to graph these. So, just to show you really quick, your answers are going to look kind of like this. You'll have a number line, and then you'll have a circle and an arrow going in a specific direction. So we've got two types of circles. We have open circles and closed circles, and then we have right arrows and left arrows. Now, let's go to a quick decoder thing. So one thing that will help you with these problems is if you understand this little diagram I've made right here. These top symbols are read as greater than, or we have greater than and equal to, right? So if it's open on the left, that means, or if it's read as greater than, the greater than symbols mean you go right. So that's going to be a right arrow if it's a greater than. And you can even see the symbol is pointing in the direction. So like if you can kind of visualize that there's like a little right arrow right here, you can see it's pointing right. Or you can, oh, it's pointing right. Okay? So these mean go right. And then down here we see the less than symbols, or the arrow is pointing left. That means go left, right? So this is right arrow, left arrow, left arrow. Now we have the difference between open and closed circles. Open circles, they have no line underneath. If there's a line underneath, then it's a closed circle, right? What this line underneath means equal to. So this is read as greater than, this is read as greater than or equal to. This is less than or equal to. So the line below means you put in a closed circle. No line below means open circle. And I'll explain what that means as we do an example problem. So let's do an example problem right now. Let's say we've got x is greater than and equal to -2. So what I'm going to do is, my first step is I'm going to draw a number line. Okay? Draw a number line, I put my 0. Now I'm going to go to this number, -2. 1, 2, kapow, -2. Now this is where I use my deciphering. So I've got this line underneath, which means I'm going to draw a closed circle. So I put a closed circle at -2, and then I'm going to, okay, that's a right arrow because it's greater than, and the arrow is pointing right, and then I draw an arrow to the right on my number line. Okay, so this is read as x is greater than and equal to -2. The solid dot shows that the number is equal to -2, and the arrow to the right shows that it's all the numbers that are greater than. And that's what we're showing. We're showing possible answers for x. So if it tells me that x can be greater than or equal to -2, well then it's possible for x to be equal to 2. -2 and greater than is to the right. Let's do one more example. We'll go in purple. Let's say we've got, we'll say y is less than 4. Okay? Excuse me. So I'll draw my number line. I put my 0, and then I'm going to go to the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I follow my symbol. Since there's no line underneath, it's going to be an open circle. Open circle at 4, and less than means arrow to the left. Excuse me. So I draw my arrow to my left, and this is my final answer. The reason why this is the final answer is because this is read as y is less than 4. So if y is less than 4, then I'm going to highlight all the numbers to the left of 4, which are smaller than 4. And I put an open circle showing that y is not equal to 4. So y is not touching the number 4. It's open, but it's showing everything to the left of 4. So that's the logic behind it. And in case you're wondering, yes, these graphs are your final answer. So your final answer is going to be this whole graph, and you only need two numbers. You need the number 0 and whatever number you're starting at. That's it for this lesson. If you have any questions, let me know on the school website, and I will see you in class.